Peppa Pig, Best Friends. Once upon a time, Peppa's best friend, Susie Sheep, came to play. "I have something to show you," said Susie. Susie held up a photograph of a baby sheep. "Look, it's me," said Susie. "You're not a baby, Susie," said Peppa, shaking her head. "This is an old photo," Susie explained. "It was taken when I was a baby." Peppa snorted. She didn't remember Susie being a baby. That was just silly. Susie pointed at Peppa. "In the olden days, you were a baby too," she said. "I don't remember being a baby," says Peppa. "But you were," insisted Susie. "Ask your mummy." Peppa and Susie raced inside. Mummy Pig was working on the computer. "Mummy," cried Peppa, "Susie is making up stories." "No, I'm not," Susie said. Peppa told Mummy Pig about Susie's silly idea. "I don't remember being a baby," Peppa insisted. "But you were a baby, Peppa," said Mummy Pig. Mummy Pig pulled up a picture of a baby pig on the computer. "Who do you think this is, Peppa?" she asked. Peppa thought that the baby looked like her cousin, Baby Alexander. "Is it Baby Alexander?" she asked. "No," replied Mummy Pig. "That's you as a baby, Peppa."
Wow.
Peppa was surprised. She had been a baby. Peppa and Susie giggled. Baby Peppa looked very cute. George and Daddy Pig came in to see what all the fuss was about. "Look, Daddy," said Peppa, "that's me as a baby." "I remember it," said Daddy Pig. "That photo was taken on our first day in this house." "What do you mean?" asked Peppa. Daddy Pig told Peppa, Susie and George that they had moved into their house when Peppa was very little. "We brought all our things on top of our car," he said. "Mummy Pig put up some pictures," said Daddy Pig. "Daddy Pig put up a shelf," said Mummy Pig. "And Grandpa made us a lovely flower garden." Peppa and Susie went outside. There was no flower garden at this house. "Why don't we have a flower garden now?" Peppa asked. "We used to, but Daddy Pig looked after it," Mummy Pig sighed. Said Daddy Pig, embarrassed. "We had the wrong kind of soil for flowers." "Was Susie my friend in the olden days?" asked Peppa. Daddy Pig nodded. "Of course," he said. "You and Susie have always been best friends." Peppa wondered what game she played with Susie when they were little. "Did we jump up and down in muddy puddles?" she asked. "No," Mummy Pig laughed. "You were babies. You couldn't even walk yet." "What did we do when we were babies?" asked Susie. "You cried. You burped. And you laughed," said Mummy Pig. Susie and Peppa giggled. It must have been so silly being babies. "Baby Peppa! Baby Susie!" "And then you grew into toddlers," continued Mummy Pig. "And you played together all the time." "But where was George?" Peppa asked. "He was a baby in my tummy," said Mummy Pig. Peppa thought for a moment. Daddy Pig's tummy was even bigger than Mummy's. "Is there a baby in there?" she asked. "No, Peppa," chuckled Daddy Pig. "This tummy is pure muscle." Soon George was born, Mummy Pig said, and Granny and Grandpa Pig bought him a very special present. Can you guess what it was, Peppa? Peppa knew just what present it had been. "Mr. Dinosaur!" she cried. "Grr, grr, grr." Daddy Pig said that little Peppa and Susie liked to do everything together. They liked to jump, dance, and run around all over the place. Then one day, said Mummy Pig, you saw something amazing. A muddy puddle. You love jumping up and down in muddy puddles together, said Mummy Pig. I still love muddy puddles, cried Peppa. Me too, cried Susie. Peppa, George and Susie looked for the biggest muddy puddle they could find and jumped right in. Daddy Pig brought his camera. Let's take a photo of you, Susie and George now, Peppa, he said. Yes, exclaimed Peppa, because Susie and I were best friends in the olden days and we're still best friends now. Little or big, Peppa and Susie will always be best friends, and they will always love jumping up and down in muddy puddles. The end. Peppa Pig, Fix It, Daddy Pig. The toy is broken. Daddy Pig will fix it. The wall is broken. Oh no! Daddy Pig will fix it. The car is broken. Daddy Pig will fix it. Hooray! The screen is broken. Daddy Pig will fix it. The clock is broken. Daddy Pig will fix it. The kite is stuck. Daddy Pig will fix it. Look at that mud. Daddy Pig will fix it. Hooray! Hooray for Daddy. He is the Fix-It Pig. The end. Peppa Pig, Peppa's Castle Adventure. Peppa and George are going to visit a castle today. Maybe we'll see a dragon, says Daddy Pig. Arr, says George. George likes dragons. Only a pretend dragon, says Peppa. Dragons are not really real. Daddy Pig parks the car in the car park. Welcome to the castle tour, says Miss Rabbit. Cars are parked at the owner's risk. What does that mean? Asks Peppa. Nothing, snorts Daddy Pig. They always say that in car parks. Mr. Rabbit comes out of the castle. He is dressed in armour like a knight. The castle tour starts here, he says. Let's fire the cannon. A cannonball shoots out of the cannon. It flies all the way down to the car park. Boom, boom, giggles George. This is where the king and queen would sit, says Mr. Rabbit. It's the throne room. George can be king and I can be queen, decides Peppa. May I carry on with the tour, your majesties? Asks Mr. Rabbit. Yes, giggles Peppa, you may. Mr. Rabbit opens the door to a secret passageway. It leads to the dining hall. Look at all the food, gasped Daddy Pig. It's a real banquet, says Mummy Pig. Peppa picks up a bread roll. Ugh. The food is made of plastic. Don't worry, says Miss Rabbit. Your real banquet is coming. Miss Rabbit brings in 4 little boxes. Here we are, she cries. Ye olde cheese sandwich with Jester's pickle. It's a banquet in a box, cheers Peppa. And now, says Mr. Rabbit, it's time to meet the dragon. Peppa and George climb to the top of the castle. A huge dragon stomps towards them, with Miss Rabbit waving from the top. The dragon is a robot. The robot dragon marches all the way up to the castle. It's nearly crushed our car, splutters Daddy Pig. Cars are parked at the owner's risk, Miss Rabbit reminds him. Cheers George. He loves castles. Everyone loves castles. The end. Peppa Pig, Daddy's Old Chair. Read it yourself with Ladybird. Chair, Peppa, Madame Gazelle, Daddy Pig, Mummy Pig, Jumble Sail. We have to buy a new school roof, says Madame Gazelle. We will have a jumble sale to make money.
Wow!
Peppa gives her toys to the jumble sale to make money. I will give this toy too, says Peppa. You can give this old chair, Daddy, says Peppa. No, this is a very good chair, says Daddy Pig. Peppa gives all the toys to Madame Gazelle. You can have this old chair too, says Mummy Pig. Peppa, Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig go to the jumble sale.
Wow!
Peppa's friends go too. Daddy's chair is at the jumble sale. It looks very old. Peppa looks at all the toys with her friends. Her old toy looks very good. I will buy my old toy back, says Peppa. All her friends buy their old toys back too.
Hooray!
I will buy this chair, says Daddy. It will look good with the old one. No, it is the old one, says Mummy Pig. Oh, it was a lot of money, says Daddy Pig. Good, says Madame Gazelle. We have made a lot of money.
Wow!
We can buy a new school roof. The end. Peppa Pig, read it yourself. Going boating. Peppa, Miss Rabbit, Boat, Emily Elephant, Danny Dog, Captain Dog, Pedalo. Peppa and her family are going boating. Hooray! Boats, come and get a boat here, says Miss Rabbit. Not these boats, says Daddy Pig. We would like one of these easy ones, please. These pedalos are easy, says Mummy Pig. I would like a pedalo, please, says Daddy Pig. Peppa and her family all get into the pedalo. You will have to pedal, says Miss Rabbit. Emily Elephant and her family are going boating too. We would like this one, please, says Daddy Elephant. Daddy Dog and Captain Dog are going boating too. Wow! We would like this one, please, says Captain Dog. Everyone is boating. You have to pedal, Daddy, says Peppa. This is not so easy, Daddy Pig says. All of the boats are here. Hooray! It is time for a picnic. Everyone loves picnics. It's time to come in, says Miss Rabbit. So, who will get back first, says Mummy Pig. Daddy Pig pedals and pedals. This is not easy at all, he says. It is Captain Dog who gets back first. I love boating, he says. Everyone loves boating. The end. Peppa Pig. Peppa plays rugby. Peppa, George and Daddy Pig are visiting the Rabbit family. Daddy Pig and Daddy Rabbit are watching a rugby match on television. Come on, white team, shouts Daddy Pig. Come on, red team, cries Daddy Rabbit. It's a bit loud in here, Rebecca Rabbit tells Peppa. Let's go and play somewhere else. Peppa, George, Rebecca and Richard Rabbit leave the living room. Our daddies are being very noisy today, says Peppa. Suddenly the children hear more loud sounds. Oh no, gasps Rebecca. Now the babies are awake. The noise from the rugby match woke them up, says Mummy Rabbit, holding Rosie and Robbie Rabbit. Oh no! Do you like watching rugby too? Asks Peppa. I like playing rugby, says Mummy Rabbit. My sister and I are quite good. Wow! Can you show us how to play, please? Asks Peppa. What a great idea, says Mummy Rabbit. Mummy Rabbit phones her sister, Miss Rabbit. She comes straight over. Hello, says Miss Rabbit. You all look like you're ready to play rugby. Yes, shout Peppa, George, Rebecca and Richard. Let's start by passing the ball, says Mummy Rabbit. Mummy Rabbit passes the ball to Miss Rabbit. Miss Rabbit passes it to Richard. Oh! Cries Richard as the ball falls to the ground and bounces back up into the air. This ball is a funny shape, says Peppa. It makes it hard to catch. Don't worry, says Miss Rabbit. You can kick it instead. Wow. George gives the ball a kick. Then Rebecca grabs it and starts running. Keep going, says Mummy Rabbit. You can get a try. Try is like a goal, explains Miss Rabbit. Wow. The daddies come out of the burrow. The match on television has finished, says Daddy Pig. Now we can cheer you on. Everybody has lots of fun throwing and kicking the ball. After a little while, it starts to rain. Oh no! Cries Peppa. Do we have to go inside? No, says Mummy Rabbit smiling. Rugby is even more fun when it's wet outside. Mummy Rabbit passes the ball to Miss Rabbit. Miss Rabbit catches it and slides through a muddy puddle. Sploosh! Come on, she calls. Everyone join in! The children have lots of fun in all the rain and mud. What a great match, cheers Daddy Pig. Hooray for the rugby players. Peppa loves rugby. Everyone loves rugby. The end. Peppa Pig, Grandad Dog, Rich. This is Grandad Dog's garage. And here are Peppa and her family in the car. What can I do for you today? Asked Grandad Dog. Oh, they're for your tyres. No, thank you, replies Daddy Pig. Our tyres have lots of air. How about trying our new automatic car wash? Asked Daddy Dog. No, thank you. I've just washed our car, says Daddy Pig. Just 2 ice lollies, please. Certainly, says Grandad Dog. Grandad Dog's garage sells all sorts of things, even ice lollies. Wow! Hooray! Peppa gets an orange ice lolly, and George gets a strawberry one. They giggle happily. Are you sure you don't need petrol for your journey? Asked Grandad Dog. No, that will be all, replies Daddy Pig. Thank you. He pays for the ice lollies and drives off. Daddy Pig doesn't get very far before the car stops. Grandad Dog spots that Daddy Pig needs help. We are coming to the rescue. Grandad Dog takes a good look at the car. You've run out of petrol, says Grandad Dog. I'll tow you to my garage. There's plenty of petrol there. Grandad Dog fills his car with petrol. Thank you, Grandad Dog, says Daddy Pig. Now the car will go, replies Grandad Dog, smiling. Oh dear, now Susie Sheep's car has got a flat tire. Oh no! Mummy Sheep makes a phone call. The rescue! Cried Danny and Grandad Dog again. Jumping into their tow truck, Peppa hops in too.
Hello, Susie,
Says Peppa.
we've come to rescue you. Hooray!
There's Susie and Mummy Sheep. Back at Grandad Dog's garage, Grandad Dog fills the flat tire with air. Beep beep. Now Granny and Grandpa Pig have arrived in their car.
Hooray!
No, says Grandad Dog. You're for petrol or air? Neither, replies Grandpa Pig. We want to try out your new automatic car wash.
Wow.
Of course, says Grandad. Red Dog's Garage is always here to help. The end.
Hi kids, did you have fun watching this video? Then like and subscribe for more.